I don't know who's looking for me, but that's weird. Hey, Alina. Thanks again for the ride. Great talking to you. Here's a picture I took of the Sophie Vigil. Do I post? Yes, no, circle 1. Go for it. Go for it. It's a really beautiful shot. Thank you. Okay, I put it up straight away. I think it's a good call. I was maybe being silly earlier. Hope you have a great night. Hope to see you around. It was right after midnight and I met my ride quota. I checked my field grid pale red. That's not true though. I had it in me to push one more ride tonight, or call it early and get some rest. I have to push on. That's not true. It always says that, but it's never true. They always say like, oh, you met your quota. No, because it says 2 out of 3 rides. I have a daily goal of 35 and I made only 9. That's not good. Carlos Wong. Whoa, dude. 5 stars needed? Let's get Stella, I guess. Wait. She's going up, though. Also going up. Going down. Near here. Which would have been great. I could also take him. I'd be near this. Let's take him. He flashed a grin as soon as he saw me. Dude, he got in the car before the car was stopped, by the way. The sound also was ahead of time. My stomach flipped. It was kind of handsome. Like, really handsome. Why don't the cute packs ever pop up at a good time? Instead, I was second away from stress eating the whole bag of super sours in a glove box. Hey, Alina, right? The one and only. Too much? Probably too much. Carlos, nice to meet you. I caught his eye in the rear view. He seemed too happy for this time of night. Maybe not happy exactly, more like normal. It was like spotting a rare bird. I love birds. I see you've been doing this for a while. How can you tell? You keep your wrists very straight. RSI? It flares up every now and then. Yeah, I was a professional curler, you know? Is that so? Oh yeah, I was destined for greatness till the RSI. Maybe you still are. So you're a doctor. I take care of folks. There's some good exercise for that wrist you could try. I can send some videos. Thanks, not a lot of people seem to care. Yeah, we got good at making our own little bubbles. I'm guessing you folks don't have a great insurance. Lots of ice packs and wrist braces. You know how they treat RSI now if you're on the Capra plan, right? They knit this composite weave into the tendons in your wrists. A Capra zoomed in front of me and I felt a twinge below my palm. Like my body was rejecting the very idea of Capra getting in my bones. Like putting pins in a broken leg. More like sewing frayed fabric back together. Keeps everything tidy, stops the inflammation, makes you a little superhuman. Sorry, didn't mean to drag you into a medical lecture. It's interesting. Glad you think so. Maybe I should start a podcast, Tendon Talk. Or Bone Chatter. Blood Gab. Scrub Life? Why am I always surprised when I get a nice PAX? So where are you headed? Well, this guy I know fell off a ladder. Might be a minor injury, might be serious. Won't know until I get there. A ladder fall? That's double the bad luck. Oh yeah, at least double. From the way he was breathing, it sounded like a bruised rib. So that's why I'm heading over at 2 in the morning. But enough about my problems. It looks like you're having a rough night. Honestly, it's been a little rough. Well, tell me. It's been a weird night. My best friend dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know if she's ghosting me or... Sounds like you need a better friend. A best-er friend. We've got too much history for that. I get it. Just... Stress is the biggest predictor of heart disease, you know? I pulled up to a modest low-rise hallowed by the glow of something. Thank you so much. That was super quick. He flashed under the smile at me in the rear view. I hope your friend is okay. Me too. All the videos on treating ribs are a little vague. Hey, let me ask you, do you think it's better to be in compression wrap or run the risk of pneumonia? You're asking me? Aren't you the doctor? No, I never used the word doctor. But look at it this way. I watch the exact same training videos the doctors do. Relax, I have a pretty good treatment record. It's like I said, I help folks. And folks don't worry about what's hanging on my wall, you know? Anyway, this is me. Great to meet you, Lena. Maybe I'll run into you again. Okay, Darth. So my nice and some packs was a nice illegal doctor. Haha. Mockter. That's what he should call the podcast. I had to admire him for trying to help people, at the very least. I couldn't imagine that health insurance was easy to come by in Automation City. I stretched my legs and heard something rattle on the floorboard. I reached under my seat. A bottle of pills. Zero Donald G. Never heard of that. Prescribed by my Dr. Pax to one Jonah Johnson. Cool, super legit, extremely legal. I shouldn't keep those. That's gonna bite me in the butt. I tossed them out the window. I wasn't taking any chances with something like that. Sorry, Jonah. Went above and beyond. Thanks. Oh, thank God. I'm right next to it, so whatever. I was actually looking forward to the dreams this time. Anything to keep my mind off whatever was going on with Savvy. I let myself drift off, trying to prime my thoughts for the flying sensation again, and sure enough, I slowly realized that I was back in my old room. This time I had a body. It was healthy and fast and strong and beautiful. I realized that I didn't need to fly. Just pushing my feet into the ground felt incredible. Like each step was the first breath after coming up from underwater. I felt like I was living for the first time. I couldn't wait to see where my feet were carrying me. But then I realized it wasn't my body. I didn't know whose it was. Someone thicker and taller and airier and thinner. And I didn't know what shape I was anymore. I was looking at this body from the outside, and then I was looking at a lot of them. They piled up on top of me, higher and higher. I started to suffocate under the weight of those bodies. My last breath was someone heel jammed in my mouth like a cork. Nobody saw me die. I waked up covered in sweat and grabbed my Danish on my way out. It was over an hour before I could force myself to eat it. It was actually pretty delicious. I grabbed the Danish on my way out. My fortnight in Los Hojos is this my life now? Making just enough coin to scrape by, never seeing the sun, or on an endless search for my friend. I was starting to feel surreal. At the moment, the camera pans to the dark figure laughing in a doorway, and you just know, oh, she's doomed. I still needed to have a chat with Savvy's supposed boy toy Charlie, the one that Zol told me about, and a pack matching his description was floating around my map like a pin from the angels. I just needed to get my rating back up to 5-star if I was going to pick him up. Dude, I'm trying. It's stupid hard, right? Yeah, it's him, clearly. Charlie Elliott. Back on the road. When I arrived, Klaus was waiting with someone on the pavement. He gave me a blank nod and extinguished his cigarette in the streetlight. Very cool. Good evening. Hello. Were those German accents? I used to keep track of how many different accents I'd hear in a night. I hadn't heard German in ages. Are those German accents I hear? Yes. They put their hands on their knees. They weren't talking, but they're waiting for me to say something. Are you new to Los Hojos? What's your take on these Radix folks? We didn't have Radix in Cactus Flats. I mean, we didn't have much in Cactus Flats. So I guess that's not saying much. We didn't have any jobs either. Not since the disruption. You are a robot, yes. No. You must tell us if you're a machine. That is the law. Why do you think I'm a robot? Well, we understand that the American taxi companies are putting in, what is the word? Robot drivers. Yes, robot drivers, but in self-driving taxis. They still do not drive the car. Oh no, it is for appearances. I think a robot in the car is more comfortable for the customer, you know? More friendly, it has personality. Yes, and more exciting. Self-driving cars are much more efficient, but you cannot carry out a conversation with the car. Well, you could, but with the car's computer, but it would be a disembodied voice. No good, sterile, and unfriendly. Yeah, so we hear that the companies are putting robots into taxis. A pilot program. Do we understand correctly? Kind of a cool idea, I guess. So my friend and I are having this discussion. We think you are one of those robots. Do I act like a robot to you? Very much so. You thought we were new to Los Hojos, so you told us what is topical about the city. You initiated the helpful and informative conversation based on available data. You demonstrated basic pattern recognition. I guess it's technically true. Hello? Okay. If I was a robot, do you think it's... No. Well, do I look like a robot to you? Well, yes, in some ways. For instance, and this is not a personal comment, but your face is very simplistic. Yes, exactly. A human being has blemishes. You have no visible moles or freckles, no stray hairs. Overall, your face is this very neutral. Yes, a neutral effect. If I saw you on the street, I would not notice you. You would be like an alien to me. And that is how you would design a customer service robot. To calm the customer, to put them at ease, like sedative. Deep breath, Nina. Oh my god! Jeez, guys. If I was a robot, do you think I'd tell you? Just kidding, I'm actually a human, folks. I'm clearly a human being. I know what kind of robots you guys hang out with, but I'm clearly a human being. You claim to be human. Then you will not object to proving it. The Higgs-Gary. Yes, the Higgs-Gary. It is a verbal test. Simply a few questions. Repeating questions. What is Higgs-Gary? Are you quite serious? It is a foremost assessment tool to distinguish between artificial and human intelligence. No artificial intelligence has ever passed the Higgs-Gary. The Higgs-Gary tests humanity, not knowledge. A robot intelligence can recite all of human knowledge, but that does not mean it is human. A human is messy, emotional, complicated, beautiful. A robot is optimized and efficient. It is what a human can never be. No. Let us begin. Born ready. Your aunt makes a racist comment at your birthday party. I'd be mortified. You meet your favorite artist. You tell him his earlier work is much better than what he produces now. Why did you do that? My favorite artist wouldn't be a man. Oh God, that's terrible. It's good to be honest. A homeless man picks your pocket. I'd be annoyed. You have a young son. He has to see your breasts. Oh God. I would politely but firmly explain the concepts of boundaries. Your pet pig eats your friend's best dress. She wants to watch you discipline it. I would discipline the pig in my own time and in my own way. After intercourse, your husband tells you he would kill a man to protect you. He tells you that he has already killed a dog. He tells you that he killed the dog 3 hours ago. He tells you that you knew this dog. I'd leave him. And then report him to the police. Your best friend has an affair with your son. They ask you to pay for the abortion. Oh my God, what the hell? If that's what they needed to do it. Your father sends you worms in the mail. One of the worms still clings to life. I called Dad and asked if he was okay. Well, that is the end of the test. And perfect timing, too. We had arrived at a club in Liberty Heights, The Hunt. It was hard to say whether the decoy was ghost-themed or just black. The decor. All I do. Yeah? Hello? Is that important? We really do have to go. Yes, it's important. What do you think? To be honest, I'm finding it quite hard to be certain. Yes, me as well. Where had I gone wrong in my life that people weren't even sure whether I was human? Human. I'm a human. Either she's an incredible robot, or a below-average human being, yes. But it is impossible to be sure. Alright, you had your fun, okay? We should err on the side of her being a robot. Agreed. She tests no. What a waste of time. Philosophical inquiry into the nature of man is never a waste of time. Nobody would agree, but we thought she was a robot from the beginning. And we have proven that. I see, so we have learned very little. Sorry, man. Apology accepted. I was biting my tongue so hard I could practically taste blood, human blood. That was so weird. There was a line for the hunt stretching right into around the block. Klaus and Marek disappeared to join it. I'll never get what makes people wait in line that long for a drink. But what do I know? I'm just a robot. Oh, I better not. Dude, I need 5 stars. What happens if I don't get it? Game over? Like, oh, thank God. Perfect driver, a marvel of modern engineering. Ah! Of course! Hey, I'm 5-star! Bro, I'm not risking it. We're going straight for, who's that? Anthony Colton? No. Oh, that's the doctor again. That's her again, Fiona. I'm not gonna risk it though. I need Gideon DeKalb. I need this guy. Yeah, Charlie. I learned not to bother with Golden Prime packs back in the flats. The small boost in fare wasn't worth the huge dose of entitlement that typically came with them. Not to mention the stains on the upholstery. And the guy that vomited in the back seat. But if this guy was involved with Savvy, there probably wasn't anything typical about him. Plus, I needed information desperately. Here for Charlie? That's right. How's your night been? Oh, you know, drink to forget bad memories. And how do you get out new ones? Should I put down a throw pillow for your back seat? His face was shiny with sweat, and he smelled like if you poured a bottle of whiskey into a gym bag, the dead giveaway. He'd been clubbing, just like on the night Savvy disappeared. My palms went clammy in the steering wheel. There was a chance this guy knew where she was right now. I need to play cool. No worries. Just as long as you had a good night. Yeah, I need to blow off some steam. Having a rough time lately? What are you, some kind of driver priestess? You have the face for it. I bet people spill their guts for you. I know it's just so blatantly animal to go to the place with the hottest guys and the loudest bass when the thoughts get bad. But fuck, it just almost works, you know? Yes, in fact I did know. More so the loud bass part and pulling Savvy off the hottest guys. Wait, wasn't this guy supposed to be one of her boyfriends? Oops, you feel good, it feels bad. You like the thing? We got him for free at work. Another Capricaris wellness program. Not that I'd ever wear it. Why would I want anyone knowing how I really feel all the time? It's alright, my friend gave it to me. She thought it'd help me be more assertive. And does it? Yes, in fact, it's about to help me be more assertive right now. She's actually someone you know. I wanted to ask you about her. What? Do I know you? No, but I heard she was hanging out with you. Right before she disappeared. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know where Savvy is? Oh my god, fucking Savvy? This is a nightmare. Are you a cop or something? I'm not saying anything. Great, I scared him silent. I'm sorry, I'm just very worried about her. Savvy's been my best friend since we were teenagers. I watched him for any signs of recognition. Hasn't she told her latest guy about me? Lena from Cactus Flats? Yeah, okay, I remember now, Lena. She made me help clear out an extra room for you. That girl lives like a garbage rat. My mind raced with questions. He sighed on a cloud of whiskey musk filled the car. Ugh. If I could just find out where you'd seen her last. When did you last see her? The night she went to Stan's machine. She finally got me on the list after making me wait like months. But then she kept disappearing into this dingy back room and leaving me alone with the buskill Radix types. So I went back there and she was yelling at Jace, who is also a DJ apparently. Have you ever seen someone argue with a guy in a giant light-up helmet? Hilarious. I swear I saw it in a dream before. Was she acting weird at all? Yeah, she got me out to go dance, but then all she wanted to do was talk. And about like my childhood and where I grew up and did I ever have any pets? It was so annoying, but now I get it. Did she say she was in trouble? No, no one knew yet. Nothing, forget it. I could feel him holding something back. His leg bounced up and down so hard it wrecked my seat. Maybe you could tell me where to find her. Where is she? I don't know and I want to know. Can you think of anywhere she might go? Maybe with Jace? But I'm pretty sure that guy just lives off couch surfing and being punk as fuck. So in that case, she's definitely hasn't showered. Everything you told me swirled in my head. I felt my stomach drop. Sevi, what have you done? We're almost to Charlie's drop-off. There was so much more I wanted to ask him. Can I call you or meet up again? Sure, let me give you my address while I'm at it too. Oh, come on, man. Not to ask. I just need all this to be over. Whatever Sevi's up to, it's serious. Kepper prosecutes everything, and with Sophie's laws on the line, he let the question linger as I pulled to his building. I'd watch my back if I were you. Just to watch the 1 star I'm gonna get. Oh, 4 star. A silent ride just like I wanted. Holy shit! Yeah, that's fine. I can live with the thing. Oh. What now? LOPD again. What was it this time? I pulled over, hands on the wheel, eyes up, deep breath. Good evening, ma'am. Hate to pull over a friend of the LOPD, but we've had some compelling reports about neo-cabs on the road tonight. What have I done wrong? One moment, Mr. Romero. He turned away, but I could hear him speaking in a hushed tone. On every channel, this one must have pissed off the wrong people. We'll get the word out. How much was this going to cost me? No. It couldn't be her. It's Pfizer. I sat up straighter, trying to keep my expression blank. Tried to hide even the slightest hint of recognition. But it didn't matter. There she was, her face on every screen, bathing city in the blood-red glow. Savvy, what have you done? Ma'am? Who's that? Someone who's about to get her 15 minutes. For all the wrong reasons. And look, I'm legally obligated to ask you this. Have you seen the individual pictures in this bulletin? Shook my head. Yeah, why would a neo-cabbie ever know a Capra employee? She must have been pretty high up the food chain too. Don't put out city-wide APBs for rogue janitors, do they? Guess not. We'll report any signing of this criminal right away. That'll be all. Drive safely, ma'am. Thank God I had that sticker on my thing. Savvy was wanted, and I just lied to the LOPD. And what he meant by Capra employee? No, she was working for them, right? No way she was working for them. This couldn't be happening. Somewhere in the city was Savvy's apartment with the extra room all set up for me and the bricks of sage incense squirreled away in every closet. Would I ever see that place? Would I ever see her again? This is messed up, dude. What's going on right now? Hey, that's Liam. You know I can see your name, right? Winky face. I'd like to assume that you be in your contacts. How are things going on your end? Somewhere between Ish and Yikes. Well, I hope it's closer to Ish. The reason I'm texting is I just met pretty much the coolest person, a quantum witch. Una, the statistician. Statistics? We're talking about the same Una? This lady's a straight up science witch. Oh, she says she knows you too, lol. What are the odds? I think that's more for Una to say.